So that is the topic that we are doing today. Okay, so look, we're doing right angle triangles. So we are looking at right angled triangles, right? So we have hypotenuse, which is the longest part of a triangle in a right angle triangle. Okay. Then we have two other lines which are called the opposite and the adjacent, right? They are defined by the angle that we are viewing. Okay. So, for example, if we are viewing this angle, so the line right next to that angle is called the adjacent angle, and the line that faces that angle is called the opposite. Okay. Make sense?
Okay, sir.
Okay. Pythagoras theorem, we've done this quite a few times. A squared plus b squared is equal to c squared, where c squared is the hypotenuse. Okay.
Okay,
Pythagoras
sir.
theorem in an isosceles triangle means that this hypotenuse, and this is where your right angle triangle is forming. Okay. So half of this is a right angle triangle. So the base, when you take half and you take this length, whatever the height is, you can find the slant height of this triangle. So what will you have if you have the height? So h squared, and if you have the base, the entire base, you take b over 2 whole squared plus. So you can find this length. Let's call this c squared. Did this make sense?
Yes, sir.
No. There are three basic trigonometric ratios called sine, cosine, and tangent, which are called sine, cos, and tan, which you can see on your calculators. Yes?
Yep.
So each of these relates an angle of the right angle triangle. So it is defined by this mnemonic, which is called so, ka, to, ha, whereby the angle, this angle, or any angle, if we write sine angle is equal to opposite over hypotenuse. So we're talking about, for example, if this is the opposite angle, so we're talking about this angle, right? Which would give you opposite over hypotenuse. This is only applicable in right angle triangles. Okay. And if we've got, let's say, we want this line. So the ratio that you would use would be cos theta is equal to adjacent over hypotenuse. Yes.
Yes, sir.
And if you were to take these two lines, you wanted to find the ratio of these two lines. So let's say A and B. So you would have tan theta is equal to opposite over adjacent. Make sense? Okay.
Mm.
So Yeah. Now let's look at questions. So the first part is Pythagoras theorem. You've done quite a bit of this, so we'll move through this quickly. Can you find the answers for A and D? And consider which lines you have. Do you have the hypotenuse or do you have the other lines? I want the answer quickly.
A is 0.66.
What did you do? It is 0.6, but it's 0.64.
Sir, it's 0.64.
Okay. Plus 0.4 whole squared under root. What about D? Check which lines you have. Do you have the hypotenuse? Do you have the other angles? Which lines do you have? Do you have the answer?
Sir, it's 1.73.
1.73. We are doing D, part D.
Yes, sir, I did that one.
So, what values do you have? You have 10 and you have 7, right? And what values are these? Do you have the hypotenuse or do you have the other lines? The other lines. You have 10 and 7, right? So you have under root 10 square minus 7 square. What is the value? Do you understand what happened?
Sir, it's 12.2.
12.2?
Yes, sir. I did it again.
Check again. Check again. Which values do you have? This is A, this is B, this is C. So x square plus 7 square is equal to 10 squared. Yes?
Sir, 7.14.
Yes, it's 7.14.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Try E and try H.
Okay, sir. Sir, it's 15.49.
What is the value for E?
Sir, for E?
185. This is for H.
The value for E is how much?
15.4.
15.5. Because it's 4 9, right?
Yes, sir.
And if you intend to round this off,
Yes.
so it will be 15.5. What's the value for H? What is the value for H?
Sir, 19.8.
19.8. Okay. So the rest of question 1 is homework. Now let's look at question number 2. Now let's see क्या कह रहे हैं.
Sir, which one is homework?
The rest of question number 1. All of these values. You'll find X in each of them. Okay, now let's look at question number 2. Question number 2, part A, I'm solving. So we know that C squared is equal to A squared plus B squared. Yes? Yes? Okay. So 6x squared is equal to 5x minus 1 whole squared plus 3x plus 3 whole squared. Do you know how to expand these? Do you know what this means? Yes? Can you open these equations and make this spread out? Can you expand this completely?
Sir, I didn't get it.
Okay. So this is
Explain
part
again.
of algebra. I guess Abdullah, you know how to do this?
Mm-hmm.
No, we've done this. So this is expansion, basic expansion, and simplification of equations.
Yeah, we have done it.
Okay. So you can do this, can't you?
Yes.
So if we have 6x whole squared is equal to 5x minus 1 whole squared and 3x plus 3 whole squared, right? Do you remember when we have two terms, two variables, a plus b whole squared, it forms this identity which is called a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. So if I'm solving this one, so this will look like 3x whole squared plus 2 bracket 3x plus 3, sorry, bracket 3 plus 3 whole squared. Does this make sense?
Yes.
Okay, Nabira, is
Yes,
this
sir.
fine? Okay. So when I expand this, this will look like 9x square plus 2 into 3 is 6. 6 into 3 is 18x plus 9. Okay, this is the expansion of this. Understood? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now, looking at this one, okay. So here we're looking at a minus b whole squared. Yes. Yes.
Yes, sir.
So this forms the equation a square minus 2ab plus b squared. So this will look like 5x whole squared minus 2 bracket 5x bracket 1 plus 1 whole squared, which will look like 25x square minus 10x plus 1. Okay. So this is the expansion of this term.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So अब हम इनको open कर देते हैं, right? Let's remove all of this. And these two are adding is equal to 6x whole squared, which is 36x square. Yes? Any problem still here?
Yes.
Okay. So now with all the terms having x square, हम पहले उनको equate करते हैं. So 3x squared is equal to 9x squared plus 25x squared, which is how much? 9 plus 25 is how much?
34.
34x squared, right? And then you have 18 minus 10x. So how much is 18 minus 10?
8.
8. 8x. 9 plus 1. How much is that?
10.
10.
10.
X square.
Okay. Now what we want is we'll move all of these terms here in order to have 0 on one side. So you have 36x squared minus 34x squared minus 8x minus 10. Okay. Is equal to 0. Can you give me the solution for this? You'll have 2x squared minus 8x minus 10 is equal to 0. Yes?
Yes.
Now can you factorize this for me? Four fifteen. 415. So can you factorize this for me? Do you remember something called breaking the middle term? Abdullah, do you remember something called breaking the middle term?
Maybe.
Okay. So what did we do during breaking the middle term? You would multiply these two terms and you would get 20, and you would use that to factorize 20, and you would use the factors to make minus 10, minus 8, right? So that we get factors. So 20 के factors क्या क्या होते हैं? Can you tell me? We've got 1 and 20 and
2 and 10.
so 1 and 10,
2 and 10.
2 and 10, yeah, and
4 and 5.
4 and 5. Do any of these by adding or subtracting make 8?
2 and 10.
2 and 10, right? So can we write this as 2x square plus 2x minus 10x minus 10 is equal to 0? Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
we can do that. Can we take 2x common from this and make this 2x x plus 1? Yeah.
Yes.
Can we take common minus 10 from here and leave x plus 1 is equal to 0? Can we do that?
Yes.
Okay. Can we have 2x minus 10? We take that common and we take x plus 1 common is equal to 0. Yes?
Yes,
Yep.
sir.
Okay. Now, since both of these are equal to 0, either x is equal to minus 1 or x is equal to 10 over 2, which is 5. Does that make sense? Yeah. Why? Because if you put minus 1 here, right, this equals to 0. So whatever multiplies with this is 0. Yeah. One of these values has to be 0 so that you get 0 here. Yes. If you put 10 over 2 here, this becomes 0. So this multiplies by this and you get 0. Does that make sense? Say. So when you have a quadratic equation, you will have two values for x. So here the values for x are 10 over 2, which is 5, or minus 1. Okay. Let's look at another question. Let's look at a simpler question. Let's look at D. So, can you solve D up until here? Solve it and send images on the group, and then we'll look at them.
Or could you copy paste this question where you did your working so we can take reference?
Try solving it completely. I've drawn the question here, and you have the entire reference to yourself. So try doing the entire question. Find the values of x. Are you done with the question? Can you send it here in the group?
Not done yet.
Not done yet. How far have you gotten? Can you send me your progress?
Okay.
Nabila, how far have you gotten? Am I audible?
Sir, let me send you.
Okay, send it on the group. Okay, so the first bit you've done exactly right. So you've got 25x square, 25x square minus 40x plus 16. Exactly, बिल्कुल सही किया. Plus 9x square, right? And then you got 34x square minus 40x plus 16x plus 16. Okay, so what I want you to do now is not take this here, but take 25 on this side. So that x square ki value remains positive because that means it's a bit easier for you to solve the question. Okay. So if you do 25 on this side, what does that leave you with? You'll get 25 minus 34, which is how much? 34 minus 25 is 9x squared. Okay. You've expanded this, right? Which will give you, sorry, this is right. Okay, you've expanded this. Okay, which will give you this much, say, and this is equal to 25x square and 3x whole square, which is 9x squared. Okay, Nabira, do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, ये यहाँ plus हो रहा है. And now you have 25 on this side, which will minus 34x square, which gives you 9x square minus 40x plus 16. Okay, यहाँ तक पहुंच गए हम.
Sir, I have a question.
Okay, answer. Ask.
About 25x square, how do we know where to put it when we put it on the other side?
Whichever side you'll have x square as positive is the side where you should put it because that makes the question much easier. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So if on the right hand side there's a positive value which is larger, so you'll put the smaller value on the left hand side, right hand side. Okay. So you move this here and you have 9x squared now. Now 9x squared minus 40x plus 16. Okay. So let's see 9 times 16 क्या होता है?
144.
Okay, 144. So now you have 144. What are the factors for 144? You have 9 and 16. You have 1 and 144. You have 12 and 12. Yeah. What else do you have? Can we break this into 3, 3, 4, and 4? So now you have 3, 3, 4, and 4. So you've got 9 and 16. You've got 12 and 12. You've got what else? 4 times 4 times 3 is 16 times 3. What's 16 times 3?
48.
You've got 48 into 3. You've got 9 into 4, which is 36 and 4. So which one of these can you use to make 40x?
36 and 4.
36 and 4, right? So you have 9x square minus 36x minus 4x plus 16. Can you take the values as, can you simplify this now? Common ले सकते हो. What would happen now? What would this look like? So you take 9x common from the first one, x minus 4. You take minus 4 common, x minus 4. Now you take x minus 4 as common. So you have x minus 4, 9x minus 4. Understand? Is equal to 0. Yeah? So x is equal to 4 and x is equal to 4 by 9. What we're basically doing is one of these is equal to 4. So either x minus 4 is equal to 0 or x minus 4, 9x minus 4 is equal to 0. Can we rearrange this and write x is equal to 4? Sorry. Yeah? Can we rearrange this and write x is equal to 4 by 9? Can we do that?
Sir, I don't get this part.
Okay. Since we have this question here, right? हमारे पास दो चीजें मल्टीप्लाई हो रही हैं. Yeah. We have x minus 4 multiplying by 9x minus 4. Yes.
Yes.
ठीक है. अब इन दोनों के मल्टीप्लिकेशन का आंसर 0 आ रहा है. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Ab, what we can judge from this is either one of these equals to 0. Okay. Since we don't know the value of x, we know के इन दोनों में से कोई एक की वैल्यू 0 आएगी ताकि मल्टीप्लिकेशन के बाद आंसर 0 आएगा. Yes.
Yes.
ठीक है. So either x minus 4 is equal to 0 or either x 9x minus 4 is equal to 0. सही है. यहाँ तक बात समझ आ रही? Are you good till here? Right? So either x minus 4 is equal to 0 or 9x minus 4 is equal to 0. Yeah?
Yep.
Okay. So in this case, the first one where x minus 4 is equal to 0, x is probably equal to 4 when we rearrange it. So x is equal to 4, where 4 by 4, 4 minus 4 is equal to 0. Yes?
No, I didn't understand this part.
If x minus 4, sorry, if x minus 4 is equal to 0, इसको rearrange करके x is equal to 4 लिख सकते हैं.
Yes.
Right? If x 9x minus 4 is equal to 0, इसको rearrange करके x is equal to 4 upon 9 लिख सकते हैं.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So this is your answer. So x is either 4, or x is 4 over 9. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Let's solve another question. And this is what we'll be doing for today. We'll not move on to sine cos tan. We'll do this. And this will also cover our topic for algebra as well. So we'll be done with two things simultaneously. So I'm going to give you this one, part G. 5x, 6x plus 1, and 4x minus 1. Okay, so this is your question. And you have your reference as well. Try solving the question on your own. You have 5 minutes. How far did you get? Can you send your solution on the group?
Okay.
We're almost out of time anyway. So
Okay, sir.
okay. So yes, you've done this right. Okay. This is the hypotenuse. This is the other lines. So this is 25x square exactly, 16x square minus 2, okay, plus 1. Okay, good. And you have 36x square plus 12x plus 1. Okay, good. So 41 is that right? Yeah. Minus 8x and 1. Okay. So what do you think you do यहाँ से आगे? Up until here, you've done exactly what you're supposed to do. I'm giving you some more time. Solve it and then show me. Okay, so this is good. यहाँ तक आपने कर लिया, यहाँ तक आपने करना था. However, you've done something wrong. 5x squared जो है, it is not the hypotenuse. It will be adding to 4x minus 1. Navira, do you understand?
Yes,
Am I
sir.
audible? Okay. This should be adding on this side, and ये जो 6x square वाली value है, this would be on this side, on the other side of the equals to. This is your line, which is C. This is C. This is A, and this is B. यहाँ पे आपका equals to sign यहाँ पे होना चाहिए, and you should have a plus sign with 5x squared. So this is where your plus sign should be, and this is where your sorry. Okay. So your equals to sign will be here, and there will be a plus sign here. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. नहीं आया समझ? Should I explain again?
No, sir. Got it.
Okay. So rearrange this again and solve it. Here, let me know how far did you get. This is the last question for today. I will send the reference question that I've solved on my own on the group, and I want you to do question number 1 completely and question number 2, the first 6 parts. How far have you gotten?
So 11 is on the picture, and after that, I don't know what should I do.
Okay, show me. So, yes, you've got 5x square minus 20x is equal to 0. Yes?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? Okay. So, here you don't have any third value. Yep. Can you take 5 common from this 5x common ले सकते हैं
Yes.
इन दोनों में से? Yeah? 0 is equal to 5x bracket x minus 4. Can you do that?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now either 5x is equal to 0 or 4 x minus 4 is equal to 0. इनमें से कोई एक possibility है? Yes.
Yes, sir.
So if I make x the subject in the first one, so x is equal to 0 क्योंकि 5 यहाँ पे जाके divide होगा तो 0 हो जाएगा. Yes. So either x is equal to 0 और 4 हमने यहाँ पे रख दिया. So x is equal to 4. It's either one of these, right? So x is equal to 0 or 4. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is your answer for this question. I guess we can end here. I've given you the answer scheme for the question and I've given you homework on the group. So you can solve this on your own. Any further questions?
Nope.